Good morning, class. Today we are going to see participle clauses. What is a participle clause? A participle clause is a dependent clause which uses a participle form of a verb. These clauses are used to avoid making sentences overly complicated. They are used mainly in writing English and they allow us to convey a great deal of information in a shorter form. Types of participle clauses. Present participle clauses gerund plus ing, perfect participle clauses having plus past participle, past participle clauses past participle form ed or irregular, and that has a participle clauses replacing relative clauses. Okay, so number 1, present participle clauses with the gerund and ing. Example, getting into the lift, I realized I had forgotten my keys. Present participle clauses are used to talk about actions happening at the same time. Tom lost his keys while walking through the park. Tom lost his keys while he was walking through the park. She left the room singing happily. She left the room as she was singing happily. Note: in literary styles, the participle clause can come first. Whistling cheerfully, she left the campground. Actions happening consecutively. Opening the envelope, I found 2 concert tickets. I opened the envelope and I found 2 concert tickets. An action that is a result of another action. A bomb exploded, killing 3 people. A bomb exploded and it killed 3 people. When I entered the room, they all looked at me, making me uncomfortable. When I entered the room, they all looked at me and made me uncomfortable. A reason for the action in the main clause. Having nothing left to do, Julie went home. Since Julie had nothing left to do, she went home. Knowing a little French, I had no difficulty making myself understood. As I knew little French, I had no difficulty making myself understood. Perfect participle clauses having past participle. Example, having reached the ground floor, I went up the stairs to get my keys. Perfect participle clauses are used to make it clear that an action happens before another one. Having brushed my teeth, I realized I hadn't used my toothbrush. After I had finished brushing my teeth, I realized I hadn't used my toothbrush. To talk about 2 actions which are not consecutive, or when the first action happens over a period of time. Having read the book before, he knew how the film would end. I knew how to move around the city, having lived there all my life. Past participle clauses, past participle form. Example, surprised by my return, my wife asked me what I was doing back already. Past participle clauses are used to replace passive voice infinitive clauses. Shocked by the explosion, the people ran to the shelter. Past participle clauses replacing relative clauses. Present participle clauses can replace an active voice finite relative clauses. The noun before the participle is the doer of the action. The man driving the car was not injured. The man who was driving the car was not injured. Present participle clauses can also replace state verbs in relative clauses. If you receive an email containing a virus, delete it immediately. If you receive an email which contains a virus, delete immediately.